Okay, I'm CM Coleman, and we're going to get into it. Tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow is American Thanksgiving. Some of you right now are probably running around stressing out because you've got lots and lots of things to do and very little time and very little help that you're going to have to get these things done. I'm here to tell you to relax. Take it easy. The thing to remember is if you haven't defrosted your turkey by now, it's not going to happen. Let it go. Have something else. You want to make sure that you don't have to wake up at 3 in the morning to put your turkey in so that you can eat. If you want to cook your turkey ahead of time, you could put it into a crock pot with some chicken broth or turkey broth, and keep it warm that way. That way you don't have to worry about the food getting any bacteria on it or that sort of thing. Remember to treat your food very carefully because sanitation and safety are very important. Don't leave food out that's going to get warm if it's supposed to be cold, or cold food getting warm, or warm food getting cold, because it's very important that we don't want you to get sick. It's also very important that if you are like me, I have a problem with grazing. What happens is I will barely eat anything at dinner, and then I will just constantly be taking a little bit of this or a little bit of that. And so what I do to prevent that is I try to get things put away as soon as I can. Now, one of the coolest things that I've come up with is the fact that I make sure that I have trays that I can give to people, have them take them home, so that they have their own dinner. So on each tray, which is a reusable tray, I can put in whatever leftovers that we have, and I'll put them in the refrigerator, mark them for that person. That way, when they're ready to go, they can take it home. You can do this with everything from takeout boxes, which you can get on the internet, to paper plates, which I'm against using paper plates, but there are some times when you just have to use them. You could even have people bring in their own plates so that they can take stuff home with them. I like to get as much food out of the house as I possibly can because there is only 2 of us here, and my mom's just next door, and so with her and I, there's not a whole lot that we can eat. So large turkeys after a family dinner, they're going to go to waste. I will give you some ideas on how to use those leftovers, but get as many leftovers out of your house as you possibly can. The season for giving is coming up, so giving food is a good thing. The other one thing to really, I want to stress this: relax. There's very little that you can do right now. You could have people go out and get extra ice for you, but keep people out of your kitchen. This has happened to me a billion times where I've been cooking and I have people wanting to come in for ice and drinks and that sort of thing. Guess what? I got smart. I've made sure that all of my extra stuff, like the drinks, the appetizers, and all that stuff, are far away from the kitchen, just as far as I could possibly get them, so that way I can be in the kitchen without having a whole bunch of people running around. And I also try to get everything made in advance before people get there, so I can actually be with my friends. That's what they came over here for. My family and friends came so that we could all talk to each other, versus they came so they could watch me work in the kitchen. I don't want to do that. They don't want that to happen. So I get as much stuff as I possibly can ready, and also they can bring stuff in, which is a cool thing. You could have people bring extra food, that sort of stuff. It really helps if you have people with food allergies. That way you're not saying, well, what are you allergic to, that sort of thing. They can bring in what they can eat. If there are people on special diets, on a diet, they can bring stuff, and it makes life easier on you. And that's what I want you to do. If you love the traditional Thanksgiving, guess what? You can have a traditional Thanksgiving without feeling guilty about it. If you're worried about overeating, you can eat on smaller plates. If you're worried about too many sweets, tell people about that. That way you don't have people constantly going, here, have another cookie. Have a piece of pie. You didn't have that. And I am here to tell you that if Aunt Martha, the only way that you can prove to Aunt Martha that you love her is to eat some of her Jell-O mold, which you really don't like, Aunt Martha has a problem. I don't want Aunt Martha to have a problem. If you don't like her Jell-O mold, you can be really nice to her and say, Aunt Martha, your Jell-O mold is just so wonderful. I could not eat any of it because if I have one bite, I'll want to eat it all, and you're too good of a cook. Or you could be honest and just say, I don't like it. Being honest, there's a difference between being honest and being cruel. I say, be gentle. If you don't like something, gently tell people that you don't like it. And it's okay. Do not be a pusher of food. If somebody doesn't want that, don't force them to eat it. They're trying to say, and a lot of people are agreeing, that the Clean Plate Club has helped with our obesity problem. Okay, so that being said, why not have people use smaller portions? You can always go back and get more. That way you're eating less, and if you might find that you don't want to have more. So you don't have to pile up your plate, because I'm going to bet that with most places there's extra food left over. So that's my advice. I hope you enjoyed this advice today. It was something simple and quick because we're going to be getting ready for the holiday times. If you enjoyed this, click like. You can also subscribe to this channel. Every Monday I have Make It Monday, where I make something really simple. Tuesday and Thursday are recipes. Wednesday we talk about baking, and Friday is a free Friday. It could be anything. This Thursday, which is Thanksgiving, I will take Thanksgiving off, and on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, on Black Friday, we're going to start getting ready for the holidays. Getting ready for the holidays is going to mean we're probably going to start decorating the kitchen. We're going to talk about things that you can do around your house to make your house feel and be wonderful for the holiday season and be less stressful. Don't forget to share this with your friends, put it on social media, and let everybody know about it. I hope you have a great day, and once again, make yourself at home.